My professor destroyed my future over a missing cover page, so I orchestrated the perfect revenge that took 3 years to complete. I was 1 semester away from graduating with honors when Dr. Mitchell failed me in his ethics course. Not because my work was bad, my final paper was perfect, meticulously researched, perfectly cited, passionately argued, but I forgot the cover page. When I got it back, there was just one comment in red ink. No exceptions. Format matters. That F dropped my GPA below my scholarship requirements. Just like that, I lost everything. $28,000 per year in funding, gone. I had to drop out with $43,000 in student loans and no degree. I went to his office practically begging. Please, Dr. Mitchell, I'll redo it. Add 10 cover pages. This scholarship is my only chance at finishing school. He didn't even look up from his computer. Deadlines are life. College is practice. Consider this your lesson in attention to detail. That's when something in me snapped. If he wanted to teach lessons about attention to detail, I'd show him what that really meant. I spent weeks learning everything about him. His wife ran a counseling practice specializing in trauma therapy. His daughter Emma was starting her junior year at our university. Pre-med, straight A's, president of 3 clubs. Daddy's perfect little girl. I re-enrolled part-time, taking basic courses while working 2 jobs to afford it. That's how I ended up in the same sociology elective as Emma. She had no idea who I was or what her father had done. When she sat next to me that first day, I knew exactly how this would play out. I became her best friend. It wasn't even hard. Emma was brilliant but lonely, desperate for someone to understand the pressure of having a famous professor for a father. I listened, I supported, I became her shoulder to cry on. For 2 years, I was there for every breakup, every failed test, every fight with her dad. I went to her 21st birthday party, helped her study for the MCAT, held her hair back when she drank too much at bars. I knew everything about her life, her dreams, her fears. Then in her senior year, she met James. Pre-law, old money, exactly the kind of guy Dr. Mitchell wanted for his daughter. But James had a secret wild side that only I knew about. I made sure Emma saw it too. 6 months later, they were engaged. Dr. Mitchell was thrilled. I was Emma's maid of honor. 3 months before the wedding, Emma discovered she was pregnant. She was terrified of disappointing her father, of derailing her medical school plans. I stayed up all night with her while she cried. What am I going to do? She sobbed. Dad will kill me. I hugged her tight. This could be beautiful, Em. A baby is a blessing. But medical school, you can defer a year. Lots of doctors have families. And just think, you could name them after someone special in your life. 2 weeks later, she announced the pregnancy to her parents. Dr. Mitchell was shocked, but eventually came around. When she revealed the baby name she'd chosen, my name, he didn't even blink. Now every time he sees his grandchild, he has to say my name. Every birthday card, every Christmas photo, every proud grandfather moment, there's my name. A constant reminder of the student whose life he carelessly derailed over a missing cover page. Emma has no idea why I disappeared after the baby was born. She probably never will, but Dr. Mitchell knows. I made sure to send him one final email. Attention to detail matters, doesn't it? Consider this your lesson in consequences. Every time you call your grandchild's name, remember the student you failed, the one who learned your lesson so well. She spent 3 years orchestrating the perfect revenge. Format matters. No exceptions. He never responded. But last week I saw him at a coffee shop. When he spotted me, his face went pale. He grabbed his drink and practically ran out. I smiled, knowing that every time he looks at that precious grandchild, he remembers the cover page that started it all. Some might say 3 years is too long to hold a grudge, that I went too far. But Dr. Mitchell taught me the importance of following through, of paying attention to every detail. I just made sure the lesson stuck.